Hey there, TikTok. Happy Halloween. Obviously, it's the 31st of October, so it's time for another haul video, being the end of the month. I apologise if I sound a little bit rougher than usual. Yesterday was my first ever Comic-Con. If you haven't seen my video of the Gundam stand at Comic-Con, then have a look at that, because it was the first ever stand for the UK from Gunpla. So it was a really cool experience to actually go and see the first one. So yeah, have a look at that video if you haven't already. I'm going to get straight into the action figure pickups from this month, because as I was setting up for this video, there was a knock at the door and the postman delivered a figure that I was worried wasn't going to turn up for a little while because of all the Royal Mail strikes this week. So we'll get straight into it. So the last purchase, or the last delivery of this month, is this guy. He is from the Superior Defenders action figure line. Obviously, it's the Burning Gundam, or God Gundam, however you want to say it. I've wanted this figure since 2004. That's when I got the gold-plated version. So finally happy to actually have the regular coloured version, which, as I say, I've been wanting that since 2004. So really cool to actually pick that guy up. So yeah, he was the very last minute entry, literally 2 minutes before I started this video. There's a knock at the door and he came through. Moving on to the other action figures this month. So some pre-orders came in. Finally have the latest wave of Gundam Universe. So we have the very big boxed Sazabi, we have Master Gundam, and we have Shenlong Gundam. Really like this action figure line. I mean, the figures themselves aren't the best of articulation. They could do with a little bit of panel lining, but I prefer to personally keep them in the boxes because I just love how they look in the boxes with the artwork and everything. A little bit of an issue with the Sazabi, just the fact that the box is so massive, it doesn't actually fit like how I've been displaying them, so I might need to kind of rethink how I'm displaying those figures. But really happy to finally have those in. The next wave is already on pre-order, has been for months. Hopefully that should be in November, so hopefully I'll have the last of that wave in this month as well. A little bit of a splurgy purchase. At the beginning of the month, it was New York Comic-Con, and they had another special edition Gundam Universe figure. This time it's the RX-78-2 real marking plush version. I probably paid a little bit too much for this guy, but to be honest with you, it's just such a cool looking figure that, to be honest with you, it was worth it. So I'm not even going to go there. So that's action figure purchases for this month. So we're going to move into the kits. So kits we got, you can probably hear a little bit of a rattly box because I've already built it, so you've already seen this one out the box. But finally got Gundam Aerial. It's not going to stay up there. Finally got Gundam Aerial. I was a little bit hit and miss whether or not I wanted to pick this figure up. This model kit up. But I've been really getting into the anime. I ended up getting Crunchyroll just because I couldn't be asked to find it anywhere else, and I really wanted to try a kit out from this line. So I thought, well, what better way to start with the Air? And to be honest, really good kit. I would recommend it. To be honest, it's just a really good one. Other model kits. So as you saw last month, if you watched my other video, if you haven't, go back and have a look. But if you saw my other video last month, you'll know that I'm trying to pick up some of the other Harrows. So I've got the Harrows just up there. You can see the ones I've got built up. And yeah, I've been trying to finish that collection off. So I picked up the SD World Harrow, Yellow Harrow, and Blue Harrow. That might have come in last month. Did I do that already? Might have already done him in the video. Potentially. But yeah, as far as the regular releases are concerned, I have one left to get, which is the Momo Harrow. That is actually getting a reprint and has gone up for pre-order on Big Bad Toys store. And I had some store credit on there from a cancelled purchase. So I'm going to be getting that eventually, hopefully again in November, but we'll see. And again, continuing on with the Harrows, I picked up Gundam Side F limited edition Harrow, clear green Harrow, and the Momo Harrow but in clear. Didn't actually pay that price. So yeah, I'm not too fussed, as I say, about getting all the limited editions, but I found these at a decent price, so I picked them up. But really happy to be getting in some more Harrows. As I say, I'm not going to go all out on the limited edition stuff, because if it's in short supply limited edition, you can end up chasing your tail, so, and paying through the nose. So I'm getting the Momo Harrow in hopefully next month. That will complete the normal release set. And then yeah, anything else limited edition I happen to find after that will be an absolute bonus. But yeah, so, and following or going on to the last pickups of the month. So as I say at the beginning of this video, it was my first trip to London Comic Con. Went on Sunday, first ever time that I've been there, first ever time that Gundam has had a stand there. So as I say, if you haven't seen my video of the walk around, have a look. But obviously I couldn't go and not pick up some goodies, so we have a lovely big bag here filled to the brim. First thing out the bag is a spare carrier bag. The only reason why I've got this is because my fiance was worried that the bag that I was using would get damaged, and she'd know that I'd be a bit unhappy about that, so she actually went up and asked for another bag, which they gave to us. So props to her, most amazing person in the world. We did the building experience, so I'll put a video up on this later. I've actually got two of these because I built one and my missus built one, but the build experience RX-7082. Little bit surprised actually that they aren't using the entry grade and they're still doing like these workshop version kits. But either way, it was a good bit of fun. I mean, is the kit itself fantastic? No. Was it a fantastic atmosphere and cool to build a Gunpla at a convention? 100%. So do not regret that anyway, because they were free, which is always the best thing. Never had a free Gunpla in my life, so that was awesome. As far as the purchases from the stand were concerned, so I got the Mark II clear colour version. I got the Barzam clear colour version, and I got Narrative C-Packs clear colour version. So it was starting to look like it was going to be a little bit of a light month until all the Harrows came along, and I went to the convention to go and get these limited edition kits. They had other ones for sale. A load were sold out, which was good. But anything else that they had, I wasn't really interested in, already had, to be honest. So I picked these up, not necessarily because I really wanted them, but it was just a really cool experience to actually go to a convention and pick up some kits. So yeah, that's this month's haul. Quite a lot this month, kind of taken up a lot of space. So I won't bore you with a filled screen, but yeah, any questions, queries, comments, put them down below. Check out my Comic-Con walkthrough video of the Gundam stand. Keep an eye out for more build videos coming up, including a little build video on the workshop version RX-7082. Be sure to pop along to my Instagram, give me a follow over there, because bits and bobs that I don't post up on TikTok do follow through to Instagram. And yeah, thank you very much. Happy Halloween. Hope you have a good one, and I'll see you soon.